Good morning, students. Today we are going to see subject Geography, Chapter 4, Structure of Ocean Floor. Now, in this chapter, we are going to see the surface of the earth, which is occupied by land as well as with the water. So, the land is below the ocean too. So, if the water has the same level, the land is submerged is not even. So, these are some points we are going to study about. Now, there are some important points. The first point is the relief of ocean floor. In the relief of ocean floor, we have some important points, that is continental shelf, continental slope, abyssal plains, mountain ranges and plateaus, marine deep and marine trenches. The second point is about marine depositions, that which I'll be giving you in the next video. In this video, we're going to only study about the relief of ocean floor and the important points which I have already told you all. So let's begin. The first one is the relief of ocean floor. We know that the proportion of water and land is uneven on the earth. Around 71% of the earth's surface is covered by water, but there is a land below the water. But like water, it is not the same level. Now, here we classify the various landforms on the earth on the basis of altitude. Now, the similar classification can be done for landforms submerged under the water, like rivers, mountains, plateaus, underwater land, etc. Now, in this classification of landforms on the land can be done on the basis of altitude. The first one is the relief of ocean floor. The land submerged below the ocean water is called as the ocean floor. The relief of ocean floor is decided upon the depth from the sea floor and the shape of the land there. Now, in the relief of ocean floor, we can find different varieties like mountains, valleys, plateaus, plain regions are available in the ocean floor. So, in this manner, these are the things which have been for the oceanic floor. Now, the average depth of the ocean is around 3,700 meters. The ocean bed is also uneven like the land on the continents. So, the ocean floor relief consists of all submerged landforms. The structure of ocean floor is differ from ocean to ocean, like underwater plateaus. Now we will look at the sequence of landforms and details of major landforms on the ocean floor. As we go away from the coast, the structure of ocean floor changes. Now I can see as on the picture, first counts goes to the continental shelf, and then we have continental slope, and then mountain sea, volcanic islands, marine deep and trenches, continental slope, and then again back to the continental shelf. So this is how the ocean floor is taking place. Now we're going to begin with the continental shelf. The land near the coast submerged under the sea is called as the continental shelf. This is the shallowest part of the ocean bed. It is also called submerged coastlands. Its slope is gentle. Now here, the extent of continental shelf is not uniform, as you can see in the picture. It is narrow along the coast of some continents, while it is broad for hundreds of kilometers at others. Its depth is up to 200 meters below the sea level. Now here, the continental shelf is very important from the point of view of humans. Extensive fishing ground are found on the continental shelf. As this part is shallow, the sunlight reaches its bed. For example, algae, plankton, etc. grow here. These are the food for the fishes. Now here fishes collect their food like algae and plankton, and they grow into the under the water. Now the next example which is given here is about the natural gas, mineral oil. The natural gas, oil, and various minerals can be obtained by mining the continental shelf. For example, Mumbai, high located on the continental shelf of the Arabian Sea. It is the source from where we obtain mineral oil and natural gas. Now, this is how the minerals take place from the sea coast. Next is about the continental slope. After the extent of continental shelf is over, the slope of the sea bed becomes steeper. This is called as a continental slope. The depth of the slope is of 200 meter to 3600 meters. In some places, it is more. The continental slope is narrow. The lower boundary of continental slope is considered to be the boundary of continents. Now you can see at the arrow there is a continental crust, and those are the boundary of the continental shelves. Now next is abyssal plains. Beyond the continental slope lie the abyssal plains, which are the flat part of the sea. The abyssal plains consist of various submerged landforms like hills, plateaus, etc. Mountain ranges and plateaus. The hills and the mountains found on the ocean bed are called submerged hills and mountains. These hills are hundreds of kilometers wide and thousands of kilometers long. Peaks of some submerged hills come above the sea level. They are visible to us as marine islands. Islands in the Atlantic Ocean, Andaman and Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal are examples. The summit of some marine islands are flat and extensive. They are called as oceanic or submarine plateaus. For instance, Keogh's plateaus in the Indian Ocean. Now, here you can see in the picture there are the places that are shown for the instance. Then the marine deep and marine trenches. On the ocean bed, there are some landforms which are deep, narrow, and steep. They are called marine deep or trenches. Generally, the shallower ones are called marine deeps, while deeper ones are extending for longer distance are called as the trenches. Now, the next is deep ocean trench. The trenches are thousands of meters deep from the sea level. The marine trench in the Pacific Ocean is the deepest trench in the world. Its depth is at around 11,034 meters. Now, as you can see in the picture, it's given the meters and the depth of the marine trenches. Now, the mid-ocean submerged hills and marine trench are geographically the most active areas of the ocean bed in the world. There are many active volcanoes here. These areas are also earthquake-prone areas. Earthquakes and volcanoes eruptions occurring in the ocean bed gives rise to tsunami in the nearby coastal areas. The tsunami is a series of the waves in the water body caused by the displacement of water, generally in seas. Now, this was all about the relief of ocean floor and its types. The next part, that is the marine deposition, I will be continuing into the next video. Thank you. Please go through this video.